This is one of the biggest spiders I've ever seen. Look at this. Oh, it looks like it's gonna drop. It looks droppable. Okay, I'm gonna close it now. Ah! It's moving! It's moving, bro! And now I must escape the... Oh, my car is upside down. Let me get this lights on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just made eye contact with my little brother as I said that, and he has no idea what I'm talking about. Feels good. So let's get this. Wait, watch this. What'd I tell you? You think I don't know my vehicle by now? Well, the answer is I do. Please excuse this brief intermission. Had to plug in. Alright, so now I just learned this cool little life hack on my phone where you can record, you can start a recording, but then you can pause it. You don't have to stop it. You don't have to edit it together after. You can just pause it and then play when you at the right moment in your life where you're ready to record. It's a beautiful thing. I noticed while watching my previous videos that I seem to have a hard time breathing during them. I hear myself take a deep inhale and then stop breathing and then speak, and then do that. So I'd like to be more mindful of my breath and how I use it and the power behind it. Another thing, see, learn something new every day, grow a little bit more every day. And learning, speaking of which, little fun fact, I refer to learning now as as a process where you learn, where you lose to earn. So learn is lose to earn. Now this is basically, it can basically translate to, by definition, like, and not necessarily in the dictionary's definition. This is insight speaking right here. So lose to earn. So you lose, old practices, old habits, old knowledge, old energy, and you earn in its place, in its capacity. You earn new knowledge, you earn new understanding and such like that. Whew. That was difficult to say, man, but I channeled through. So lose to earn is learn. You lose old knowledge and you gain new knowledge. Pretty cool. I like that. Now, I see bikes in front of me. You know what I did the other day? I'll tell you. I took a wheel off my bike, right? A wheel and tire included, off my bike, and then I put it back on. And when I put it back on, it wasn't aligned right, so it was rubbing against the side of it. And I haven't messed with it to this day. And when I say the other day, I mean months ago. Well, no. It's only been good weather from like what, May? Is that so? Like, has it really? This is crazy. How are we living like this? You know what? For real though, like, April, May, that was a strange time in 2021. It was interesting because the snow disappeared. There wasn't no big banks and such like that. You know what I mean? Towards the end of the thing, right? I used to walk my dog every day, and towards the end of it, I would take. See what I mean by the breathing? Towards the end of it, I would take walks with Chloe and like just walk up and down the woods and all around our place. And towards the end of it, I noticed that the snow was getting yellow, but only in the footsteps. You know what I mean? Deer footprints and tracks, my footprints and tracks. I mean, it was either, something may have gotten in there and lined it, or someone was following me around and the deer around and just pissing in every single footprint. Equal validity here, right? we don't know what we're dealing with. Could be, they put a chemical compound in the air, in the clouds, seeded it, and this yellow substance came down as snow, but it was more circular. It was more circular. See, I just did something I didn't want to do there. I made some sort of symbolism, but I'm using this to show you the size of it. It's nothing. It's very tiny. So anyway, it was these small little balls, and perhaps they were in the clouds and they fell down, and then I stepped on it and it was like, whoa, it's nothing like I'd ever seen before. But other than that, it could have just been a man or a woman squatting down wearing the same shoes as I and pissing in every one of my footprints after I make them. Because it wasn't before. That's what I'm saying. Something yellow came down there, one way or the other. Just saying. Maybe not all things was hibernating like I thought. They got the pissing track foot out here. Y'all talking about Bigfoot? Now we got the pissing track foot to worry about now. Oh my God! What is it, Emily? It's the pissing track foot! No, Emily! No! Get away from there! You don't want to deal with that stuff. Ah! Say pissing trap, but this is one thing. So now I have a road before me, and supposedly, it splits ways. Even though I'm only going one of them ways, so really it's just a road, right? Because I could go multiple ways, but like, it's still me, so it's pretty like spot on. Anyway, I have the option to go to a big area of land with beautiful, luscious forests and trees and more animals than you can name, and unlimited food and resources and people. The opportunity to embrace that. And the option of staying here in the capital of the North Pole, where weather is fairly nice 3 months of the year, slightly hot few days of the year, and bearable a couple months of the year, and freezing half the year. So it's been fun, just hearing me say that out loud, just hearing me just try to compare and contrast real quick out loud makes that choice that much easier for me, because it's like, is that how I really feel? You know what I mean? Because that seems to be what I've experienced. Winter lasted long. October, what is October to April? Not counting October. November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 6 months. And I recall it snowing in October, mid-October in 2020. And the year before was November. From my recollection, it was interesting. But yeah, so I believe I'm going to be exploring for a while, enjoying that and embracing a new horizon, a new vision for myself, for my life, for my future, which I live right now. I'm the future me of every day, every moment that comes from this moment and this moment, because it's the same moment. It's all this moment. So that's where I am. This is where I am. So profound. I got a few songs for y'all. I'm gonna feature my brother Iari on it, and see if he comes up with an artist name as yet. But we shall see, But yeah, so I got one track. It's called Steady Up. And I wonder if I can play that for you. Let me see.